channel today. If you are new here, I am Danielle M, and my channel is all about DIY kindness ideas and wellness ideas, things that are just going to make you healthy and happy, and things that are going to inspire you to be a blessing to other people and make them smile and happy. Also, Mother's Day is coming up, and I really wanted to do something for my mom this Mother's Day. She is not normally here in America. I think I've told you guys this before, but my parents actually live in Africa, and so I know, weird, right? Maybe I'll have her talk about that actually when she's gonna come here. Hopefully, with this whole quarantine thing, it's just crazy, but they're supposed to go back to Africa and I won't see them again for a long time. So quarantine or not, unfortunately, some things are just really important, and I would just want to see her before we don't see them again for like a year. So she's supposed to hopefully come here in May, and I really want to be able to give her a gift. I don't normally get to give her gifts because she's in Africa, and it's really expensive, number one, to ship things to Africa, and then also there is no guarantee she will get it. The mail there is crazy, and if they just don't want to give mail some days, they just don't. It's honestly that weird, and so sometimes it's just too sketchy to even send her anything. So since she's here, I'm definitely going to take advantage of this moment and hopefully give you guys some good DIY gift ideas for Mother's Day. But also, you could use these gift ideas for a birthday or just because, or baby showers. Just the possibilities are endless, honestly. So I am thinking of doing basically like a DIY spa themed gift basket for her, and I'm doing that because all of these things are things that I know that she could carry with her easily. Since she's going to be traveling back to Africa here soon, I can't give her like any really large gifts or things that are going to be too hard for her to have shipped over there. So I really want to keep it small and simple. So number one thing I'm thinking of is making her own bath salt for a foot bath, specifically for a foot bath. My mom is one of those people who just like loves foot massages and all that stuff. I personally do not like that, you guys. I don't know how you feel about it, but I do not want people touching my feet. I do not even enjoy pedicures. Like, none of that is not for me. But my mom does. When we were growing up, she was always trying to like get us kids to give her a foot massage. She honestly just loves that kind of stuff, so I know she's gonna love this. So we're gonna head to Walmart and get stuff for a foot bath, and then also I'm going to get her stuff to make like a body scrub. If you guys have not used a body scrub, especially right before you shave, it will change your life. A body scrub makes a huge difference in how well of a smooth shave you can get. So if you've never done that, give it a try. You will thank me later. And if you have, let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite body scrub that you use? So for my mom, I'm going to be making her a coffee body scrub. She is more of a coffee lover than I am, which is where I got it. It's just in our blood. So I know she's gonna love a coffee scented body scrub. So we are gonna make her that. It's gonna be really simple. I will show you guys how. And then the last thing I really wanna get, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go shop at Walmart. We are still in quarantine, not a lot of things are open yet. And so normally I would definitely shop for this specific item somewhere else, but because not a lot of things are open, we are gonna be going to Walmart, and I'm really just hoping that I can find what I need there. So what I'm looking for is a very simple robe. I just want like a plain colored one, like a white one would be preferable, but nothing with a pattern or design on it. I just want a plain body robe. What we're gonna do is I'm going to make a stencil and write Mima on it. So Mima is what the grandkids call her instead of grandma. And so it's going to be really personalized to her, and I think she would just love that. I know she could use it in Africa, and she could use it here in the States as well. So I'm excited to do that for her, and I really think she is going to love it, and I'm excited to give it to her when she comes. And don't worry, I told her not to watch this video until she gets her gifts. So let's go to Walmart. Hopefully they will have what I need, and we will come DIY all of those gifts for her. Hey guys, I just got back from Walmart. It is not like the best time to bring the camera into the store with me right now. And the robe I got is not at all what I was expecting to get. They did not have anything. I figured like finding a plain, like a kind of like a bathrobe that you would get at a hotel or something. That's kind of what I was going for. They had nothing like that, like not even anything close to it. So they did have, so I got her this, let me just say, which I think it's super cute and it's still gonna work for what I want to do. So I will show you guys that. I like it. And honestly, like you could even use that as a beach cover up, I think. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day. I don't know why, but I didn't finish recording this video yesterday. I think I just, I came home from shopping and then I cooked my family dinner. And then after that, like all motivation for DIYing anything was just gone. Can you moms feel me on that right now? So it is some lights. It is Friday, right? Like what day is it even? It is Friday. I'm gonna have this video up for you guys tomorrow. So that means we definitely have to finish these. And honestly, none of these projects are even gonna take me long. So I just need to like do it and show you what to do. So well, let's go do it. Okay, so Lael volunteered to be my little helper. So Lael, do you want to make our coffee scrub, body scrub first, or do you want to make her foot bath stuff? Foot bath. Okay, Lael, so the first thing that we need is a cup of baking soda. All right, now we are gonna need half a cup of Epsom salt. We're going to need half a cup of sea salt. Need to even, oh, that's working good. All right. 4 drops of an essential oil. We're gonna use 4 drops of the eucalyptus. What does it say eucalyptus is for, Leo?
Helps revitalize, clarify, and invigorate.
Awesome. Your feet need to be invigorated, don't they?
I don't even know what all that means.
We can always add more after we stir that up and we think it needs more smell. So Lael and I had a kooky idea to add some sprinkles, which maybe is terrible, but that way it'll just make this look a little fun. And it's only to soak your feet in, so I don't think it could do any harm. It's not gonna do anything bad. It'll just give your bath like a little funness, right, Leo? Oh yeah, now see, that looks like a Mother's Day party. So for this, we're gonna need half a cup coffee grounds. Okay, you need to do 3 tablespoons of sugar, and we're using this sugar.
This is half a tablespoon, so I'm using 6 of them. But if you were making this, you just have to use 3 tablespoons.
And then we're gonna use 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil, and I was gonna use this coconut oil, but I actually found that I have some of this left, and this is organic, unrefined, which is the best to use. So Lael and I have kind of been playing with this one for the body scrub. In the body scrubs I've used in the past, I like them to be thicker and grittier, and it was coming out really soupy. So you can always add as much sugar as you want to. You can just keep adding more and more sugar to it, keep adding more coffee grounds to it, until it's a texture that you're happy with. And so I'm in fact going to be adding a little more sugar to this, and we've already added more coffee grounds because I want a thicker consistency. But remembering too that your coconut oil is gonna get a little firmer as it sits. What do you say, Lael? Is that a good consistency now? Do you want to scrub your hands in it?
Oh yeah.
Rub it on your hands and then go wash your hands and tell us how nice and soft they are.
It feels like itchy and delish on my skin.
Okay, yep. Now go wash your hands and then give us a report back.
I make my hands soft.
Are they like a baby soft? Like a baby's butt?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now we're gonna just clean up our mess because we made quite the mess. Was that easy though, Leo?
Yes.
Super easy. And then we're gonna make her jacket, her bathrobe. Snap your fingers and clean the mess. I almost wish you guys were here in person so I could get your opinion. Well, I made a stencil. That's what these are. You're gonna need a stencil. I just used this really thin piece of cardboard. I cut it and I used this to make my stencil out of. So you guys could easily make the font in the size you want on a piece of paper and print it out and then cut it and lay it on here. Like, you just need an outline. I almost feel like I made mine too big. So that's why I wish I could get your guys' opinion. I think I'm gonna have to rewrite it and make it smaller. But I just wrote out these letters. I just wrote them, and then I cut them all out. I used scissors and I did use a box cutter for parts of it. And what you're gonna do is when it's on here, you are just going to, with your paint, you're gonna outline it. So I'm probably gonna use some double-sided tape just to lay it on my fabric so I can outline it. I'm gonna outline it with my paint, and then you can take these off and you can fill it in with the paint of your choice. So honestly, it's really, really simple. And I like having a stencil first. Sometimes I just go for it and I handwrite things. You guys have seen me do that with like the doormat. But for things like this, when it's a name or a word, you really want it to look precise. And so a stencil is definitely a good way to do that and to make sure it's gonna look how you want it to. So I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna try and make another one and make it smaller and then look at it again and come back from here. You're in my way. You're in my work spot. Excuse me, Miss Kitty Cat. Miss Fluffy. Okay, that definitely looks a lot better. So now I'm just gonna stick it and start painting it. Okay, this is gonna be what I'm gonna put inside of my fabric so that my paint doesn't go through. So definitely do not do this project without putting something in between your fabric. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to go with a matte black paint or a gloss, and I think I'm actually gonna go with the matte. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this is probably one of the harder ones I've ever painted. And it's because like this fabric, well, it is bleeding a little bit, but I've even painted textured fabrics and it wasn't this hard. But I think it's because it's bleeding a little bit. And then also the fabric is like ripply, and the more it gets wet, the more it kind of like wants to wrinkle. And so as I'm painting, I'm having to like kind of keep stretching out my fabric and like holding it straight, because otherwise it wants to like bubble up. So it's still like, even if I had known that before I started this, I would still do this. So it's not like it's made it completely difficult and impossible for me to do. I'm still definitely gonna be able to finish this, and I think it's still gonna look good, but just be aware of that. There you go. Doesn't it look good? Okay, you guys, that is the finished look. I think it turned out so good. So let me show you here. It looks pretty good. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like certain parts are kind of white. They're like some white peeking through right there. So I am gonna have to touch up just a couple spots, but other than that, it looks really good, and I'm really glad that I decided to do this. I was just gonna do like a bunch of like a lip scrub. I was gonna do the other body stuff, and I was just gonna do like a bunch of stuff like that. And then the last minute I decided to do this. So I'm really glad that I did. And you guys could do this if you wanted to do like a whole kit. It would be super cute to add in a pair of really nice slippers into this little gift box. You could even write on those like, you know, grandma or mom or mama, whatever it is. So some slippers would be really cute. Add in a candle and like bam, you are good to go. You have an amazing little spa gift thing. Put in some nail polish. So yeah, I hope this gave you guys some really good ideas for Mother's Day. If you like this video and if it was helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you really like this video, share it with your friends, give them some ideas, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.